This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Boom, an explosion. Bellavella's prime is pulverized in just one hit. Wow! The girls are now free. It's true perversion. Still naked, he acts all cool. You perv. You perv, don't you have any better way of dealing with it? Sakai-san, even if you're a pervert, you should still wear clothes. Sakai-kun, I always knew this, but your perversion is above the rest. I didn't need to see this. The rescue girls talk him down instead of thanking him. Wari-san remains unfazed, and that's exactly why he's a pervert. Perverts are never understood by the common man. Of course they're not. I'd be afraid if they were. By the way, what about your clothes? You're not going to be naked all the time, right? Oh, right. Per fashion. The moment he shouts that, his scared clothes return him again. Hey, I see you're able to change quickly. We're all still coming to slime here. I'm all wet and slimy. It's hard to continue like this. This is so icky. Don't do something about this, okay? Wari-san grins. I expected this, which is why I added slime remove feature to the World Program Ultimate Mode. Now you can enjoy tentacle play without worrying about clothes. Wait, you designed something based on the premise that there will be tentacles? I don't want to go through this ever again. Suddenly the four of them begin to shine, and oh there, all the slime in them vanishes. Ugh, the sneaky slime is all gone. The purification quickly restores the morale of the girls. Saw-san excluded. Alright, we're not at the Akashic room yet. Let's gather our wits and move on. We all head to the entrance to Riken North, and suddenly, the ground begins to rumble. Do. Oh, wait, sorry. Hey, what's going on? Is this an earthquake? No, it isn't. Look, Riken North is shaking. Why did I do Irish for there all of a sudden? What's wrong with me? Anyway. What does that imply? As we turn shot, the building begins rising upward. That's the perfect, most simple way to put it. Scattering dust and dirt all over, the buildings begin to rise. Wow, it can fly. It really is a lab, huh? It can fly, it can talk. I'm a magic flying talky donkey fool. That's impossible. Is why do I just say what's clearly going up? Dirt and rubble start falling on us. Watch out. Watch out. Renaissance forms a barrier and protects us all. I guess this is an admin rank S for you, huh? Ah, so this is the second version of that one CG that we were missing. The dust clouds my vision. By the time it clears, Riken North is hanging high in the air. Ho, a flying lab. It's basically an air fortress. It's the perfect spot for the last battle. Nice! This is great stuff. This is how the finale is supposed to be. Being a child, why are you too happy? Can't destroy Akashic like this. It's so high up. Akashic-san is desperate. Yuno-san looks up the sky, all impressed. Let's make it fly. Anyway, that's the one with the highest admin powers, right? Right, obviously I didn't make it fly, so to make this more interesting, in which case, it's likely Akashic itself. Akashic itself? What do you mean by that? You know that Akashic is like a supercomputer, right? That means that Riken North is being elevated by the self-defense function of the OS running the Akashic server. OS? I see, that's all it is. Akashic is a program that creates the new world, so it needs an OS to run. Right, I almost forgot that Akashic is a giant computer. It's only obvious for a computer to have an OS. Akashic is just a giant program that functions on top of the OS. Again, what's OS? But what do we do to beat it? How do we even access the OS region from inside this new world? Akashic's OS is in an unnecessarily accessible area beyond the program, forming the virtual world. It's a palace that can go even without but your rank S. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can do it, Reina-san. After all, I'm part of a program that functions on top of the Akashic OS. I just happen to have lots of rights here. I have lots of rights. Power to the peoples. I can't influence directly the OS that's running me. Reiji? What's an OS? It's basically the main system controlling the Akashic machine. It's like the foundation for the Akashic program. So breaking it would also break Akashic, right? But where is it anyway? It's probably somewhere beyond the Akashic Rim in Riken North. So, to destroy Akashic, we have to infiltrate the Flying Fortress. Riken of the North. That's the natural plot progression here. But how do we even get there? Wario-san makes an indomitable grin. If the enemy flies, we simply have to fly too. Us fly. Oh, can't do anything about it if we just believe, but... but that would be a bit boring, right? If the enemy made the lab fly, we'll just have to do the same with Judgement 7 base. Judgement 7 base, huh? What? Huh? Huh? It's a flying saucer thingamajigger. I don't know. 10 minutes later, we gather at Wario-san's roof at the top of the base. I don't know. Do you think we're really gonna be able to just like turn this thing into a base and make it fly? Oh wait, the power of emotions. All right, that's gonna happen, isn't it? Well, I mean, we could be like the Magic City of Vale. That was pretty cool from Luna or whatever. Hey, I gotta play that game again one of these days. I'd rather be playing that right now, frankly. Anyway. Alright, let's make this baby fly. I'm up for that, but how? Are you gonna install rocket engines to the beast? There's no way. We don't have anything like that in our stories, right, Taruga? That's true. I don't predict this. What a blunder as a writer. Yep, you couldn't predict how to make a city fly. Just make it magic. Oh wait, this is supposed to be... His story was supposed to be more of like a weird science fiction, so... Man, there's no need to write anything. We have the strongest admin one could have in this world. Right, Reina? We good to go? Of course, and bases are supposed to fly. When things get serious, right? Then I'll make it do just that. Reina-san's completely into this. It's strange how she and Wario-san are on the exact same page sometimes. Alright, let's launch the Judgement base to the final battle. Starting countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Judgement base lit off. Following his words, the base begins to shake. A moment later, we're assaulted by G-forces that make it clear that we're assaulted by G-forces that make it. I know what G-forces are, just the way it reads is weird. Makes it clear they're rising upward. Wait, are we actually flying? It's hard to tell from the inside. Of course we're flying. Sorry, still tired while recording this. We do as she says and walk out to the room. Oh, looks like we're flying. Yep, we're in the sky. We're actually flying. This is getting really absurd now. The base is flying. It's so cool. It feels so good. Yeah, Asakusa is so far down. Whoa, this gets me pumped. So where's the target? Where's the flying fortress? Right into the north. Right there. Wario-san points even higher up. Sure enough, there's a flying object that looks much like Riken North. Yep, too bad we can't see it, even though it's a visual novel. Huh? Guys, something's coming this way. Unissan waves and tells us to come closer. Right, we all gather at one part of the roof. Yeah, there's something coming this way. They look thin, long and large. That silhouette seems familiar. I'm quite sure I saw them just recently. Oh, it's just missiles. And here I was hoping it's a giant fugashi. What? Just missiles? Here I thought it was a giant sausage. Gross. Or phrasing. Whatever you girls want to think it actually is. We know what you're thinking. Unissan and Tatiana seem generally disappointed. Oh, look, Tanya, there's the sky tree. It looks completely different from here. It does. I'll take a photo. Hold on. Why are you acting a tourist when there's missiles coming after us? Looks like they're coming towards this base. They're coming right for us. You know, was it stand your ground? Oh, I see. There are at least 10 of them. What do we do? We're being AA'd. Dodge them. They're too close for that now. Look at just how many there are. They'll be hit even if we dodge one. Hurry up and fire our own missiles then. We don't have any. This is just a 35-year-old building, you know. It's almost like you expected it to fly in the first place and it flew. Missiles. Don't make it fly then. As they talk, the missiles are getting closer. I'll go. I'm the dark angel for a reason. I should be able to fight in the air. As Natsumi-san says that, she stands up on the rail and jumps in the sky. And then she just splats. Ah! Well, there goes that lady. Natsumi-san! I hurried to where she was and watched her fall. Black power, crystal power, chaotic change. I think, no, anyway, I wish she'd rather have fallen to her death. Her body releases a black light and she's transformed into pretty girl, dark angel Natsumi. By the power of the moon, I summon you, or punish you. Whoa, what's happening? Pretty girl, dark angel Natsumi has it again. Beautiful! Aruka-san can't hold his excitement. Our dark angel brandishes her giant scythe and swings it. Exercise, the time has come to unleash your true power and destroy my enemies. Black catastrophe. God, this is so ridiculous. You know, and I've watched transformation anime before and all this. For some reason, this just seems stupid. Her swinging creates shockwaves to shoot down the missiles. They explode in midair. Heh, trifling. She spins her scythe and strikes a pose, and then she gets hit by a missile. Yeah. Oh, Nachan, you're amazing. Balls. Unisan cheers, but it's not over yet. The second wave was coming. It's about 30. That's a lot. Natsumi-san glares at the missiles and clicks her tongue. Looks like I have to bring them down with my angel's voice. Sawa-san takes out her Karaku weapon. Wait, you'll bring down Natsumi-san too. She can just dodge it. You can't dodge sound. She's turned sulky and knows she can't dodge it. That attack would probably bring down the whole base. Leave it to me. Come to Tatiana shouts in the sky. A moment later, something large pops out of the sea and takes off and flies over here. My God, that's horrifying. That orange body, that rotund silhouette, and Jun. That familiar though deeper laugh is none other than Junkuma. Not Junkuma, it's a huge Junkuma and about 50 meters tall. Junkuma Robot Z, shoot on the missiles. Mazinger Z, whoa, rocket punch, missile punch, or whatever. Roger. Well, they even slowed down the voice actor for that just to. Junkuma opens all of his armor. All of his armor. And launches hundreds of small missiles. Pew, 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 pew. Would have been possible. Oh, we're sort of seeing it. Sort of. One by one, the missiles explode. Whoa. Freaking me out, dude. Wow, Junkuma Robot Z, you're the guardian of Tokyo. Yeah. If I get serious, I can kill all of Tokyo, too. Junkuma Robot Z laughs proudly. Yeah, don't let him do it, dude. The missiles continue coming for a while, but Natsumi-san and Junkuma's attacks, Robot's attacks neutralize them all. And eventually, the missiles seem to have stopped. Looks like they're all out. Certainly does. And before I know it, we're right next to Riken North. Yep, would have been nice to see a picture of the base flying. Alright then. Alright, they're flying bases close. How do we get in? Jump. Natsumi-san undoes her Dark Angel mode and talks to Wison. Why not just stay in it? We're docking, of course. Phrasing. We'll make the base dock into the lower levels of Riken North and get right to the 7th door. Well, at least that makes sense. I see. So we're going from the bottom, huh? Breaking through the 7th door might take some time, so that might be the best idea here. And so Judgement base draws ever closer towards the lower part of Riken North. The speed is a little frightening. Wait! You said docking, but we're about to crash into it. We're gonna be okay, right? It will stop, right? Who's controlling this base anyway? Who knows? I didn't really think this through. Same here. Wait, you're the... Reina, you're supposed to be like the smart, productive one. What the hell? Owari-san and Reina-san both tilt their heads. We're about to crash. We're not crashing. It's kamikaze attack. Ooh. Seems like it. Brace for impact. Hey. Oh. The voice actor seems to do a better job at screaming. Mainly because I don't want to scream into the mic. And so the flying building crashes. I mean, I could modify the sound later while editing, but I don't want to. One moment, we're dealing with the impact, and the next, we find ourselves at Riken North. Specifically... God, what is wrong? Sorry. This is just a long recording session, so... In the acoustic room. Cough, cough. Most likely, we broke through the 7th door and created a shortcut to the boss room, so we didn't even have to... So wait, the whole talk with Reina to get her focused on her emotions... that was pointless because of the whole. Well, okay, maybe not pointless, but it seems pointless because we didn't have to use our energy to break through the door. We just did it with a big ass building. Anyway, I sure saved us some time. Wire-san says that without any guilt in his tone. Suddenly, a person calls out to us. What are you doing here? It's Yuri-san. He's wearing a shocked expression. Oh, Yuri, you were here. Oh, worry, Tachinka. This is where you were. We can't help. Al smiles. Tatiana clings to Yuri-san. I really don't think she knew that he was here. You're all right, Yuri. No, there's no need to worry now that we're here. The crash was pretty powerful. I'm glad Yuri-san is unharmed. But why are you even here? When the clash with Haywire, I became trapped in the virtual world. Sorry, when I said I was going to go back to real life and destroy the Akashic server, but I just ended up betraying you all again. Don't apologize, Yuri. We're trapped in Akashic too. And you gave up on your dad to save the world with us. We're allies with the same mission. But I can't do anything anymore. Nothing can stop Akashic. Yuri-san bites his lip in frustration, but Awari-san is still confident. That's wrong. You have a world-saving group right here. It's us, Judgement 7. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Exactly. Leave it to us, Yuri. Awari, you really know. Hearing their confident words seemed to give Yuri-san hope. I'm not Rino or Rhino, but oh well. Oh, just accept your real name, dude. Or actually change it in the because I think even in Japan you can change your name, right? But how do you intend to stop Akashic? It will probably reject any other emergency shutdown attempts. At this point, Akashic is a program with a mind of its own. And that's why we'll destroy it with the OS that runs it. Destroy the OS? But how? I'll use my rank S admin powers to instantly delete everything that makes up this rank in North and create a tear in the virtual space. And then I'll pull the OS in through here. It has no form, but I'll give it one and project it into virtual space. Are you throwing it into a black hole, pretty much? Listen. Well, I guess there's nothing people can't do now. Yuri-san nods. I see. So we'll create the enemy ourselves, huh? Ah, we'll make our enemy? Yes, and then we'll beat it. We'll destroy this world at its roots. Roots? What's your name? Kutake! It's Billy, or whatever it was from that. God, it's been forever. Man, Roots. That's a oldie right there. You had to grow up in the early 90s to watch that one. Was it 93 or 94 when that came out? Huh. Back when TV movies and series were a thing, or TV movies were a thing. Now you can just go to Netflix or whatever. Anyway, sorry. That sounds quite absurd, but I guess that's possible here in Akashic. This sounds fun. Let's do it. Let's do it! So you're the finale of a battle we made for ourselves, huh? Haha, it'll suit us quite well. No, we could just skip it. We'll make it easy and beat it. Then I'd like someone seriously tough. No, I'd make it really easy. Slime. There you go. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we'll be fighting. Well, anything's fine as long as it's the last ball, like, right? Rena, get something like that, will you? You can do anything right now, right? So it has to have angels and some like weird, physiology and cosmology and whatever. All right, leave it to me. Rena-san nods confidently. As most JRPG bosses usually have angel wings or some weird stuff like that. It's true that there's nothing we can't do right now. Each and every one of us is brimming with confidence. We'll finally end this battle. Y'all ready? A foolish question. Truly, I'm just glad that time finally came. Or come. We'll beat out whatever comes out. I'm ready too. I'm prepared to charge. There's nothing to hesitate about anymore. We're one. Rena-san sticks out her arm and gathers her spirit. Let's go. We'll protect our world. We'll show the world our true power. Here comes Judgement 7. I don't know. I'm not going to echo myself. Whatever. Ah, they're blinking. It's creeping me out. Rank activate. Rank S administrative power. Delete all. Oh. It's deleting. No. I'm freaking out, man. Oh. The space starts to crack and the world shatters into pieces. Cool. Once my vision returns, back into Asakusa, specifically Senju-ji, the place where Reich North recently stood. Huh? We're outside now. Looks like deleting Reich North reset the map data. Yeah, what happens now? You said something about pulling out the OS and manifesting. By forcefully deleting the right and north map data, I created an area without any data at all. Look, over there. Whoa. It's obscene. It's ones and zeros, the worst kind of ones and zeros. Renaissance points at the space where Senjoji would normally stand, and where Raikkonen North just stood. Right now, it's... What's it? Static. Natsumi-san makes a confused expression. Indeed, there's something static like whirling in the air. That's the gap created by the loss of data. It's coming. We're fighting a static cloud? What, like the cloud of darkness? Hope it's got big bazooms like the same cloud of darkness. The static suddenly started spreading and forming a gigantic and humanoid shape, which we're highly familiar with. What, the Obscene Man or something like that? Or Nocturnus. But wasn't Nocturnus technically Natsumi, just alter ego? Yeah, whatever. Nocturnus? Exactly, it's definitely the most last boss-like character out of all that we faced so far, at least in terms of look. And it's got angel wings, so there you go. Also, when she appeared in the Chaos World, Natsumi-san just shouted her out of existence. So I can only hope this appearance will be more climactic. What? Just be done with it. And there's another thing we can't ignore about her. She's huge. She really is. Too huge, even. Even Senjoji seems small when compared to her. Well, I mean, some people are into big women. I mean, you know, what do they call it? Like crushing fetish or whatever it's called, which is weird as fuck. But whatever. This is all because the OS is really large in terms of data. This world represents it as a large too. Oh ho ho! Now this is quite an exciting turn of events. Why? How do you intend to beat something that large? Yeah, it's large. It can even crush some Kuma. And I think my Dark Angel mode XR Scythe would be like a mosquito sting to it. I don't think my giant panda hammer would work either. I guess I have to try the Hyper Laser Beta Extra. That's the name of the bra-shaped super weapon. No, not that. Never. Sasan's vehemently against the idea. But with an enemy that large, we had no choice but prepare a giant robot or something. What, are we going to use that transformation ability we had a while back that took like 5 hours? However, Galand Beta, or Epsilon? Yeah. Galand Epsilon takes too long to transform, so we can't use it. Hey, you're the one who wrote it, so it would do that. As everyone makes a concerned expression and thinks how to act next, we suddenly hear creepy laughter. It's Wari-san. He's looking at the giant Nocturnus with some ecstatic, eyes wide open wide. Right, he's looking at the big bazooms. Oh, he just doesn't stop laughing. But Wari, what's wrong with you? Did the situation make you go nuts? Well, it's not like you weren't before, but still. Sky, you're scaring me. Sky-san, it's okay. We'll think of something, so don't give up. Oh, I'm just laughing at how perfect the situation is. It's fine. So you have something in mind? Yeah, of course. I consider this possibility of preparing an enlargement function of the World Program. He shouts proudly. Enlarge? You know he's enlarging, folks. Huh? Enlargement? Yeah, we'll make ourselves larger and fight the larger enemy. You're not a real hero until you do that. And so, we're heroes now, apparently. Is that true, Sakai? Ever since I was born as a man, I haven't gone a day without wanting to be enlarged as one at once. As I was born a man, so you're not a man anymore? I guess I could see that. Alright, cool, whatever you call yourself now, dude. I think about that often. Must be hard. Does that mean that to be a big girl now? I want to do it. Tatiana's eyes are shining. No, I don't think that's what it means. Large means that my body will become bigger, right? That means that my chest will be big too, right? Oh dear, oh my, that would be too much. Asana-san's face is full of expectation. It's not like it will make your breast big, you know? But a saddening reaction. Wow, enlargement. Will I be big enough to eat shaved ice as big as Mount Fuji? I'd love that lots. Yuno-san, just how big are you planning to become? Enlargement? Well, it does look like there's any other way. No other choice. Despite her words and Sumi-san's grinning, she's clearly enjoying this turn of events. I can't deny that the idea of becoming huge and being Nocturnus is exciting. It reminds me of those hero shows I watched as a kid. Like, what's that famous, like, similar to Godzilla, God, what's his name? I can't remember now. I'm not the biggest, I only know a few things about Godzilla, but I know there's either a human transformation dude or something that can become big. They had crossovers with him and Godzilla a few times. have no idea what his name is now. Anyway, let's do it, Owari-san. Let's enlarge ourselves and beat Nocturnus. Yeah, let's show everyone what we're made of. Owari-san nods. Alright, the enlargement keyword is dynamite body. It's really nonsensical, just like you'd expect from Owari-san. Huh? Seriously? They're entering Natsumi-san's Asakusa are unhappy. But we have no time to fight over this. I quickly jump in to support Owari-san's choice of code. Dynamite body is just fine. We're gonna get bodies with explosive power great enough to destroy this world. It fits perfectly. Come on, what are you even saying, my boy? A dynamite body can only be an hourglass figure. Yeah, we know that, dude. Could you shut up for a second, damn it? Hard to work trying to make this easy for us. Don't get in the way. Or easier. Oh yeah, I just remembered that dynamite body might have been the name of some giant from Norse mythology. Psst, okay. I panicked so much I actually said giant. No, that giant doesn't exist. I like it. Dynamite body sounds pretty strong. That's the way, Unisan. Yeah, sounding strong is key here. After all, we're growing bigger through the power of emotion. Well, I'm gonna have a dynamite body in the future, so maybe that's just fine. Sana-san doesn't look so averse to the idea. Yeah, in fact, it's likely that you'll have a dynamite body when we leave in the new world after the battle. Really? I actually think the same. Just a little bit. It's not actually gonna happen, but unless you get a breast implant. I'm just glad that you're motivated. I prefer a lady not getting breast implants. I don't know, just so... I mean, if someone gets it, I'm not going to be like, oh, shame. But I'm going to be like, oh, you cut up your perfect body to put plastic inside of them. Or whatever they use these days. Anyway, or saline or whatever. Anyway, you're okay with that keyword, right, Natsumi-san? Why are you so desperate? Did you actually think I'd be selfish enough to complain the keyword in this situation? Yeah? Yes, I very much do, actually. I'm fine with it. Since you're so desperate about it, I don't mind letting you have it in this occasion. I'm not desperate about dynamite body, though. Oh well. Anyway, Owari-san, let's get huge and beat Nocturnus. Well, you just have to think of something. Press down 3 times, it doubles in size. Look at how much you like my keyword. You're exactly the kind of man I expected you to be. Nods in satisfaction. Looks like I was badly misunderstood, but whatever. Now, let's start the final mission. Get huge and barrage Nocturnus until she's gone. Alright, why did Nocturnus let us wait so long to actually attack? Yeah! I like how Tatiana just like randomly is out of the loop there. Our feelings are one. Let's go then. Dynamite body. We all shout in unison. Cool. Let's do it. I retain my vision. Instantly notice that my POV is higher. About 20 meters, I guess. I'm definitely big now. Wow, it reminds me of the Tom Hanks movie. I wish I was big. I looked down to see the Roku. Looks like I was moved during the enlargement process. I moved my limbs and they work easier than expected. In fact, I feel lighter than normal. Shouldn't that not be the case when you... whatever. I could definitely fight like this. Suddenly... Hold on, what's this? What am I wearing? Oh, okay. I hear Natsumi-san's voice from the distance. The Des Moines Street. Des Moines, boing. I think. Careful not to break any buildings or go towards her. If I haven't heard, she could put in a... Yep. And there I find a large Natsumi-san who's actually wearing a swimsuit. Hell does the, Natsumi-san! What's with that appearance? Reiji, I don't know. I was wearing this when I became large. You're wearing your swimwear too, by the way. Eh? I looked down, she's right. So that's why it was so easy for me to move my body. This is clearly what Owari-san's doing, right? As a sigh here, rumbling from the distance. Oh, Nachan, Reiji-kun. Yusan runs up to us as her large breasts shake with her school swimsuit. Hells yeah. Damn straight, boy. Oh, you're in a swimsuit too, huh, Nachan? You're so easy to move and fight in. Sakai-san really understands. Being huge did nothing to her airheadness. She readily accepts the situation. I messed up. I forgot that this is the plot by that pervert. Oh, just get on with it. Yes, get on with it! Natsumi-san sighs. Well, this is a new world, so it's not like anyone can see you. Just think you're taking a break at the sea. Well, that's a swimsuit I bought, so I guess that's fine. It doesn't feel good to walk around like this, though. So let's beat this Nocturnus. Well, you don't have sandals or anything like that? Yeah, let's find Nocturnus. We head to Senjo's G.